Her smile was wide, too wide for the moment she chose to strike, my retirement party, a room packed with colleagues, friends, people who thought they knew me. "Let's make tonight unforgettable," she said, holding up divorce papers like a prize. Her kids cheered. Mine looked down. I didn't react. I just picked up the pen, signed, and leaned close enough to whisper, "You really don't know what you just did." She smirked. She thought she had won. She had no idea she just set me free. I married Claire Bennett at 58, older, wiser, supposedly less gullible. At least that's what I believed. Claire came into my life quietly, like a calm sunrise after a long winter. Gentle voice, soft hands. She laughed at my old jokes, even the ones I repeated too many times. Her kids were cautious at first, polite but distant. I fed them, clothed them, paid for school, hobbies, whatever they wanted. They called me uncle the first year, dad the second. For a while, I believed I had rebuilt a family. Maybe that's why the betrayal hit so hard. Not because of the marriage itself, but because I let myself feel like I belonged. It started small, little signs that something was off. Late nights, new obsession with fitness, phone always face down. But the moment it all became real was almost laughably simple. She came home wearing a watch she had told me she couldn't afford. A week later, I saw the same watch, same scratch on the edge, and a photo on her son's Instagram. The photo was taken in a hotel room I had paid for using a company discount she didn't know I could track. The caption read, "Family vacation, Mom and Eric Monroe treating us right." Eric Monroe, the family friend, her ex-boyfriend. I didn't cry, I didn't shout, I didn't confront. My heart went cold, my mind went sharp. Pain turned into planning. Step one, silence. People underestimate silence. They assume it's weakness. It's not. Silence is strategy. I copied every financial document she left lying around. I tracked every move she made from my joint accounts, screenshots, photos, timestamps. I met quietly with my lawyer, handled everything efficiently. While she worked late, I worked smarter. I moved assets into a trust she couldn't access, removed her from my estate plan, frozen her access to retirement funds for when the divorce went through, all completely legal and in line with the prenuptial agreement she once laughed off. She had forgotten one thing. I spent 30 years building a career identifying patterns, spotting anomalies, planning for the worst. She married a man who spent decades outsmarting corporate thieves, and she tried to steal. I almost felt sorry for her. Almost. So when she threw her betrayal at me at my retirement party, I played my role. Shocked, broken, humiliated. The room murmured, feeling sorry for both of us. No one knew I had filed for divorce an hour before the party. No one knew the prenup she mocked protected everything I owned. Everything except the house her kids loved. No one knew she had violated the infidelity clause, documented, time-stamped, undeniable. She got nothing, not a penny in alimony. 3 months later, the court agreed. Watching her face when the judge said, "Mrs. Vanessa Daniels, you will receive none of the marital assets," was unforgettable. Her kids stared at me like I had betrayed them, but they had cheered her betrayal, despite everything I had done for them. They would never truly mind to lose. She cornered me outside the courthouse, Mascara Street, voice trembling. "You ruined me," she said. "No," I replied quietly. "You ruined yourself. I just stopped paying for it." Her kids stepped forward, angry, chest puffed up. Security shifted, and he backed off. Claire's hand shook as she begged, "Please, we can fix this." I leaned close enough for her to hear, far enough for her kids to see. "Remember the night you handed me those divorce papers at my retirement party?" She swallowed hard. "Yes." "I thought you were ending my life," I continued. "But all you did was release me from yours." I walked away. No regrets, no looking back, no guilt. That night, I sat in my quiet house, my house, and felt something I hadn't in years. Peace. Not because I won, but because I survived with my dignity intact. As I poured a drink, I whispered the words again, this time for myself. You had no idea what you just did. And finally, she didn't either.